Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and it looks like we're having another bad dream. Or maybe the place will get robbed, like it didn't last episode, so maybe there's a chance here. Maybe they're going to rob us in our dreams. Maybe that's our dream, getting robbed. Again. No, we're dreaming again. And there's apparently a Pokemon here. And they're talking, but we can't hear what they're saying. So, an earthquake? Is the earthquake in the dream? Whoa, that's not a dream. That is not a dream at all. There's an earthquake going on outside. But we don't really remember it. We wake up in the morning. And what's going on here? Hello? You are Zippo. Where are they talking to us from? Is it a ghost? Oh, you can't see us, of course, because we are invisible. How very rude of us. Nope, it's Dugtrio. We're pleased to meet you. Last night during the earthquake that we caused ourselves, our child Diglett was attacked. He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. Okay, how do you like pick up Diglett and fly him away to a mountain? So first, how do you pick up a Diglett? I don't know. Second of all, he was abducted by Skarmory. So, if Skarmory flies to the top of a tall mountain carrying a Diglett, how does Diglett even get there? Anyway, looks like we're headed up to that mountain to rescue Diglett in this episode, because we can't really say no to a mission, even though we have more missions here. But anyway, outside we're greeted by Sparky again. Good morning, Zippo. Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission? Yes! Our child Diglett was kidnapped. Dugtrio, you just pop out at the most amazing times. Literally. He was taken to Mount Steel. Well, Mount Steel, that sounds good because we're a fire type. We should be able to handle steel types pretty well. So our mailbox, we have, welcome to rescue team. Let's read it. So, luckily we just get to read this now, even though we've already gone on missions. We get points for each rescue mission we complete. We can store it. And that is our first Pokemon news. We don't have any actual mail, so that'll come later. So we can head off to Mount Steel, but first, let's look at our item situation, because we picked up a lot of things in the last episode in Thunderwave Cave. And it's always nice to store most of these things if I can figure out the controls. Now with Gravel Rocks, for whatever reason they don't stack, but they do stack. They do stack, but they don't stack at the same time. So, they stack in storage, but they don't stack in your inventory when you get them as rewards. Like right now we have 35, so we can withdraw all of these if we want to. Or just a certain number. I don't see us needing 35, so I'm just gonna get maybe 10. That's a good idea. And I'm always in a habit of check and see if they have anything good here. We have nothing that we don't already have, except we don't have any big apples, but we don't really need them. And then over here, any TMs we can use. No TMs at all. And none of these orbs are really very useful. So, next we can go to the bank. And this is important because, once again, like I mentioned in the last episode, if you die in a dungeon, you lose your money. And it's really not helpful to have money inside of dungeons, especially this early on. So, might as well keep it in storage because we would not want to lose all of our money if we die. So, we're going to head off into Mount Steel, and Mount Steel is a rather large dungeon for this early in the game. It's actually pretty far away. So we're here outside Mount Steel. This music is remixed in the most recent Mystery Dungeon game. Here we are, Mount Steel. So Diglett was somehow whisked away to its peak. That's right! Dugtrio's back. The peak is 9 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold for a mountain. No, it's actually the 9th floor. So, we have to climb 9 floors of this place. The last dungeons were only 5. So they gradually get higher and have stronger enemies. So, Well, we start off in the stairs on the first floor, so might as well go up. You can go around and explore for items and such, but like I said, we came in with a pretty good item supply, and this is the first dungeon with a real risk of dying, so sometimes it's helpful to just get to the stairs quickly if you're in danger. Luckily, I have a few orange berries and a reviver seed, so we should be in good shape. Okay, so first Pokemon here is a Zigzagoon, and it's going to run away if we don't kill it. So that's good. And yeah, so we got the stairs already on 3rd floor. So we're making really good progress. There's if you can't tell, there's a lot of luck in this game. Sometimes you can find the stairs really quickly to go through the dungeon. You can get through one of these dungeons in a minute and a half, or it could take like 15 minutes if you have bad luck. Right now, we're on the side of good luck because we ran into one enemy all this way. But it also means we'll end up possibly being under-leveled because we didn't get this experience. So we have an Aron. Aron's gonna die because being fire type's really convenient. Tyrogue did some damage to us because we moved too fast. Now, this is a situation I'm kind of worried about because Geodude, obviously Pikachu's not gonna do anything to it. But Ember is still decent on Geodude because it has no special defense. And actually how moves work in this game, not very effective moves actually do 70% damage instead of 50%. And little effect or no effect damage or no effect moves actually do 50% damage. So it's still possible to hit a Geodude with like Thunder Shock, but it's not going to do very much damage. So now we're going to get some experience because we still are at the point where we one-shot pretty much everything in here. Whoa! Okay, that's why you keep Reviver Seeds. Yeah, if you didn't see what happened there, we burned Tyrogue and then Guts boosted his power. So there's our first Reviver Seed use, and when you use a Reviver Seed, it turns into a Plain Seed, which does nothing. So yeah, there's no need to carry these around. But it really shows you how really unforgiving this game can be, because there was no way to control whether we got that burn or not, and then it just totally annihilated us with Guts. So we should probably be more careful on this next Tyrogue. So how can I do this? We go to level 9. So it would be nice, because we do have Scratch, but it would be nice if I could get Pikachu to go over and attack that Tyrogue. So this is where tactics come into play, which I have not showed off yet. You have various different tactics, only one can be chosen. You have Avoid the First Hit, where Pokemon can make sure it doesn't get attacked first. Then you have Let's Go Together, where it just follows you around. And then you have Go After Foes, where anytime Pikachu sees an enemy, it's going straight for it. So this is what we want to do here, and let Pikachu do this attacking. Of course, to be honest, if we paralyzed it, it would be the same thing as it having Guts. Or same thing as it being burned, because it has Guts. So now we can throw on Quick Attack, and I'll get rid of Growl, because it's not really as useful as some other things. Okay, so Pikachu finally has a way it can do other things besides electric attacks, so that's good. And now, yeah, Thunder Shock and Quick Attack. Just keep it attacking for now. And now, I always like to keep it on Let's Go Together, so we'll just have Pikachu follow us around for a bit. There is a tactic later on that allows them to just completely ignore you and go away from you. And now on the plus side, you get to explore more of the dungeon, but you can't change your leader in the dungeon for a long time, so if Pikachu finds the stairs, then it doesn't really help, because I still have to get to where Pikachu is. Okay, so we're on to the 7th floor. And there's our Matzolitzer. I actually forgot to pick up the last one out of storage. Oh, another interesting thing. Quick Attack has a range of 2. Now, moves have different ranges. There are 3 different ones. Well, more than 3. But the 3 main ones. Scratch inflicts damage on a foe in front. Ember can cut corners. And Tail Whip or Quick Attack's one of the weird ones, and it attacks up to 2 tiles ahead. I believe it's the only move that can do that. So, with Cuts Corners, I'll show it off a little later. If we get an opportunity, you can attack around a corner and get to an enemy in a hallway a little easier. Okay, so how are we going to go about this? Felled him, nice. Anything that dies in one hit with Ember is pretty nice. Tyrogue killed us last time. We didn't burn it, so that's good. Okay. You'll also notice I can't talk. You regain health as you walk around. Now it's pretty slow at the beginning, but you do regain health eventually. Here's a pincer. Wow. Still dies in one hit, so that's convenient. Everything in this dungeon except Geodude is weak to fire moves. So getting a fire starter is helpful for... Actually, it's really helpful for the early game. Because some of the later dungeons have like bug and grass types. Tiny Woods had bug and grass types. So Charmander is just a really good all-around starter. Might be the best, but I don't know how to really compare them because all starters in this game are pretty good. So now, we reached 9th floor. We were told, no, this is 8th floor. We're told 9th floor is the last one, so we're gonna just wait here and refill our health. And now we're gonna move on to the 9th floor, which this is the top of Mouse Steel. And look, there's Diglett. How did it even get there? Anyway, we've come to rescue Diglett. He's a little scared. I don't blame him. But oh boy, it's Skarmory. We're here to rescue Diglett. And we won't let you get in the way. How dare you? It's their fault. I haven't slept in days because the earthquakes frighten me so. Tell me how that makes any sense. Skarmory's immune to earthquake. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running wild underground. So he thinks Diglett and Dugtrio are the cause of the earthquakes, even though he can't feel an earthquake because he's a flying type. So I don't understand. But apparently, it's not Diglett causing him, and Skarmory's not going to listen, so we got a fight on our hands. Okay, so, different strategies we can do here. Now, I was kind of careless and only brought that one Reviver Seed, and it got used. So, if we get hit, we are in trouble. And I also got rid of Growl, so we can't lower Skarmory's attack. But what we can do, we have some options. We have various seeds. And we have a Sleep Seed. We have a Blowback Warp. What does that do? It sends the target flying. So it'll do some damage when it hits the wall up there. Okay, so pretty much the first thing you want to do on all these boss fights is do nothing and just let them walk up to you, because now we have 2 Pokemon here. And I don't know if I should try to Thunder Wave it or put it to sleep first, because I do have that Sleep Seed, but it could miss. So we want Sparky using Thunder Shock because it's super effective. Okay, so I have a super effective move, but I'm going to begin by throwing this Sleep Seed at Skarmory. If it connects, Skarmory falls asleep. Might not last very long, but it's a good start. And now between Ember and Thunder Shock. Hey guys, we just defeated the first boss of the game. That was the easiest boss battle I've ever seen, because we have 2 super effective Pokemon. This is the only way you can get 2 super effective moves, is if you pick Pikachu as your partner. But, okay, Skarmory goes down. I didn't even get to show much of what I wanted to. But we got rid of Skarmory, and now, time for the moment of truth. How is Diglett gonna get here? But I have no feet. Okay, no problem. We'll come to you. Just wait. What? There's a cliff. But how did Diglett get on the other side of the cliff that doesn't look like it's connected to anything? Buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh, hi, you're the Magnemite. We got word of this. We can rescue Diglett from the sky. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Hold on to us tight, buzz, buzz, buzz. And now the moment of truth. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you, even though it won't do anything. Aw, man, I wanted to see Diglett's feet as it was pulled through the air, but I guess they saw that coming and didn't want us to see it either. So we rescued Diglett. His feet feel like they're still walking on air. That is a Kodak moment right there. Screenshot this now and you'll have it for eternity. Feet? He has them? Feet? Well, you're safe now. That's what counts. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, you've been rescued. Great, great. And out of nowhere... Oh, what was that? Am I hearing voices? Whoops, you can't see us. That's terribly rude of us again. Hello, Doug Trio here. It's Diglett's daddy. Nope, it was scary, but I'm alright. It's all thanks to Zippo's team, Team Pokepals. Thank you for everything, you're heroes. You should be thanking our Magnemite friends. This rescue is impossible for us to do on our own. Oh, how rude of us again for like the 4th time. No, it was the only thing to do. And how both our evolved forms are joined trios, I felt a certain kinship. Ha ha ha. That's a good line. After all, Pokemon must help each other. I'm impressed. Sincerely, thank you. We must be going, Zippo. Any reward? Do we not get a reward for this? At all? Oh, there we go. Just magically appears. We get 500 Poke and a Pecha Scarf and a Ginseng. Good items that we haven't seen before. We'll be on our way too. Oh wait, don't go away. What is it? Would you like to join our team? We need more caps lock. Join your team? Yes. We couldn't have done the last job if you weren't around, Magnemite. I thought we would need more help for doing rescues in the future. Zippo, don't you think so too? Yeah, let's go for it. I love this voice. I love making this voice. Will you join us as members of our rescue team? Rescue team? That sounds fun, buzz buzz buzz. But if you need us to rush over to rescues, we need somewhere to live close by. Is there anywhere we can live in this area? Well... Oh, there isn't. Too bad. Sorry, but we can't join you. See you, buzz buzz buzz. Well, that's disappointing. We lost out on our Magnemite friends. That's too bad. It looks like we need to find places for Pokemon to live if we want some to join our rescue team. I know! Let's go out to Pokemon Square tomorrow! There's an interesting place called the Wigglytuff Club, which for whatever reason wasn't open before. Should be open tomorrow though. It's next door to the bank. Wigglytuff is usually there every day. We may be able to get some information. Okay, that's what we'll do tomorrow in the next episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. That may not be tomorrow, spoiler alert. We'll be headed over to Pokemon Square to check out the Wigglytuff Club. So this has been Deacon082, and I'll see you guys next time.